We need to have ourselves a little conversation. I'm not gonna compromise the quality of my work just because of like this fast society. Things of substance take time. Sometimes we need to get triggered to see the truth. Good morning. Good morning from the Christmas tree. Starting to put the decorations up. Sit. Sit. Come on. Sit. Be good. Sit. Hello, my loves. Today's vlog day. I haven't done a vlog in forever, so make sure you like this video if you want more of these vlogs. A lot of you always ask me for more vlogs, but then I get requests for so many things, so just let me know if you guys want me to create more of these. This is so random, but did you guys know that you can change your screen completely to red so that you have no blue light come into your eyes? I love using this when I read. Currently am reading the Sophia Code. Highly recommended. I just finished Spirit Babies as well. Love that book. Mentioned it on Instagram. And what did I want to show you? Oh yeah, I'm about to have my morning meditation, and this is the song that I listen to for my morning meditations. I absolutely love it. Good morning. So I thought I would take you guys with me today. As I'm doing my morning skincare routine, I find that my skin in the winter, I have to really focus on hydrating it to the max because it tends to get quite dry in the winter months. But also sometimes I feel like whatever skincare I put on my skin, it's not absorbing the way I want it to be absorbed, if that makes sense. Which brought me to try this device. This is a skin booster device by Medicube. This helps your skincare absorb much deeper, into the deeper layers of your skin through micro electrical stimulation. It just really pushes the product further into the skin, and it will give you that dewy glass looking skin. So right now I don't have anything on my skin, so I'm using I can't even see what I'm doing right now, guys, but I'm using their triple collagen serum, and you can turn it on. Level 1. It has 5 levels. I use it on level 1 or 2 just to, because I do have sensitive skin. And what you want to do is, let me just get some product on here, and I don't know if you can hear it vibrating. But it literally pushes the product right into your skin, and you want to do this until you can feel that there's not much, I don't like that word, there's not much glide left. My skin is super dewy and luminous compared to this side. So it's going to give you that super hydrated glow from within kind of look. I want to show you, if I were to just apply this serum with my hands, do you see the difference? Because this is completely different to that side. I hope you can tell the difference. So I'm going to actually apply the rest on here and do the rest of my face, and then I go in with the triple deep erasing cream. It has collagen in it, helps to hydrate the skin to give you that radiance from within. It's also supposed to help with hyperpigmentation, which I don't know if you guys can see that, but I do get hyperpigmentation around my forehead. My doctor told me it was melasma, which I'm really not happy about because it's one of the hardest like hyperpigmentation problems to treat. Melasma is very stubborn. If you have melasma, you know in the comments below like what you do, because I would love to know. I'm actually using hydroquinone too, but I just use that at nighttime because it is a little bit aggressive. It's safe to use like under the eye area and over your eyes. Just make sure you have it on like a lower setting. You can also use this on your décolleté. So this is the glow that this glow booster device can give me. It has, like I said, it has 3 different settings. You can use it for focusing mode, so you would just like press it into the skin. This works really well with sheet masks. You can do like outward motions for radiance. And then if you want to really hydrate your skin, you would kind of like go in circles, which is what I like to do to hydrate my skin. And I really do feel the difference. Like you can tell that the product doesn't just like sit on your face. It's actually like deep. It's like penetrated deep into your skin, if that makes sense. So they will be having a huge Black Friday sale. So I'm going to link all the details down below. Just finished my morning run. I just got my Christmas tree, so let's, oh this is dark, let's go see. I used to have a really tall one. I got rid of it earlier this year because it's kind of getting old. So here's the new one. It's not as tall. I've been having so many OJ cravings. Just been drinking like orange juice all the time. I should place it over there or over there like I usually do. I kind of want to show you guys my glitter nails. Okay, now I'm getting in the holiday spirit. I feel like it looks very small there compared to over here. I don't know, it just looks small over there. I just got a quick salad. Nene wants some of that. Obviously, that's why he's sitting there. Go pick up a salad and I'm gonna film. Then I'm gonna check in with our community inside Limitless. You're so cute. You're such a cutie. Now that we have our Christmas decor up, I can sit in front of it. I'm not gonna like spend hours on it wasn't hours, but it took me a lot of energy to put this thing up. And Olaf is here. Hi. Olaf, mon bébé. Not a care in the world as usual. I'm out of breath just because I ran up and down the stairs. I carried my big softbox light up here, so I'm a little out of breath. And if you're wondering what these cables are that I have on my neck what these things are. I talked briefly about this on my Instagram. This is my new baby wonder machine. This is not sponsored, you guys. Even if it were sponsored, it wouldn't change my opinion. You guys know I only talk about things I absolutely love and also use personally. This is called the Mirror-Mate Mini Magic. It's a PAMF device, which stands for Pulse Electromagnetic Frequency. Guys, I've been dealing with chronic pain. I don't talk about it a lot. I have had severe chronic pain in my neck and my arm from like working so much on my computer, and I have been dealing with pain for over a decade, every single day. Like lately it's been getting really, really bad. And I got this mini magic device and it's supposed to help with pain. And at first I was skeptical. You know? But I was like, let's try it. And I'm blown away. Like I am literally blown away how this little thing, you can battery operate it, you can also plug it in. How you can literally use this anywhere. It has like a clip, so if I want to, I can clip it on my waist, like on my pants. My pain is gone. My pain is gone down to like, it's like 90% gone. You know, sometimes when I use this when I work on the computer, I barely have any pain, and I'm just so grateful that I have discovered this device. That's why I literally want to share it with everyone, because I know, like, especially these days, like we get a lot of like pain in our neck and everything from working on a computer. So they did give me a discount code. This is not sponsored again. Lisa Alexandra, I'll put it down below. They also have grounding mats, which I also want to try. I've been wanting to try one since forever, and the inventor of this device also does like scalar technology devices. You guys know I'm so into like med beds and the future of healing and technology, so I absolutely needed to share this. But the reason I wanted to make this video today is because we need to have ourselves a little conversation. I keep it very peaceful on my channel, positive vibes only, but being in love is not always love and light and positivity and happiness. No, love, true love, being in the frequency of your heart is truth, is speaking truth. And truth, sometimes it's not all about happiness and love and light in fairy world, right? I feel like there are things that I've been picking up on for so long, but I just haven't shared because it's like, why even go into it? It's happening anyway, right? But no, we need to raise awareness on these things. It's just about being aware of what's going on and then also making the necessary changes, because if no one talks about it, it will just be perpetuated. The first one that I want to talk about is people's attention spans getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and video content getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Like, what is happening, guys? It's not that I'm against short videos. I love them. They're funny, but nothing ever that lasted was created in like a 30-second reel. Like, let's just be real here, you guys. If you look at J.K. Rowling, she spent, I don't know how many years on writing Harry Potter. I don't want to like butcher the amount, so I'm not going to share the amount, but she spent years on writing her first book. Years. And we live in such a over-consuming society. It's just overly consuming, instant results, instant everything. Like, no, things that really last, things that are going to last when you are gone, they are built on blood, sweat, and tears. They are built on, like, it takes time to create something out of substance. And creators are getting so burnt out these days. I've been seeing it literally everywhere. I had to take time, especially in October. I felt like I had to take a step back and take time for myself, which I did. I had pre-recorded videos, so you guys didn't even notice that I kind of like was taking a step back. But I've seen a lot of creators just kind of take time off during the month of September/October, because like creators are literally getting burned out, because we are constantly asked to produce, to create, to produce, to create, to produce, to create, to produce, to post, to post, to post, to post, be everywhere, Instagram, TikTok, social media, everything. Stop it, like stop the madness. These days I go on Instagram, I'm like, what is this? Where is this going? Things just I feel like this society, on one, like there's a bifurcation, okay? It's not only that way. On one hand, like people are awakening. Earth is literally shifting her frequency, and a lot of people have awakened, right? That's that path. And then there's the other path where things just are getting more and more stupid. And you just look at the stupidity of it all, and it's like, and I don't even follow a lot of, like, I'm on Instagram less than 5 minutes a day. Apart from the time that it takes me to work on Instagram, like post stories and things like that, I'm on Instagram less than 5 minutes a day. And I still see it. I don't follow those accounts, but they still show up on my explore page. I'm like, where's the world going? And even here on YouTube, like I love YouTube. I listen to lots of long format videos, like 1 or 2 hour long videos on here. And I personally love long format videos. And I will keep advertising for long format videos as long as I can, because we're losing, like, we're going shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter, and faster and faster and faster, and more and more and more. More isn't always better. More isn't always better. What are we doing? What are we actually, where is this going? Like, this is just my question. And I know we may not have an answer to that yet, but it's like, just being mindful about it, right? Being mindful. What are we getting sucked into every day? What are these people that have invented these platforms? What is this doing long-term to our brain? What is this doing to our children's brains, who won't even be able to focus on one thing because their mind is everywhere, because they're used to having an attention span of literally 5 seconds? I want to create things of substance. When I'm gone from this planet, no, you can't do that. Let's go outside. Olaf, when he gets bored, he tries to eat things in my kitchen. So I want to create things of substance, okay? And I know that things of substance sometimes takes time. I'm writing my book. I'm not forcing myself to have this book released. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm gonna try to have it out before the holidays, but if I'm not getting there, I'm not gonna compromise the quality of my work just because of like this fast society. Things of substance take time. I've been writing this book for 2.5 years now. Probably because YouTube alone is a full-time job. I have my coaching clients. I have my Limitless Society. Like, it is a lot. People don't know how much time goes into like a 10 or 15 minute video. Coming up with the concept, coming up with the title, thumbnails. And I'm not like, this is not me complaining at all. I absolutely love my work. What I'm saying is that we are being pushed so much to create, to create, to create, to create. And it takes a lot of energy, you guys. It is one of the most energy consuming things that you can do. I promise you. Just try it out. Before you judge a creator, try it out and do it yourself. Do it yourself for a few months and you will notice. We live in a society that has become lazy and entitled. I'm sorry to put it that way, but it's like people want so much out of creators, right? It's like create, 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 create. And if you're not posting every day, it's like, oh, what's wrong with you? Well, I'm just a normal human being that enjoys their life and that will not work like a slave. Like, I'm sorry, I will not become a robot. I will not become a slave to social media. I will never. Like, it's about using social media, these platforms, wisely. And they're a huge blessing. Like, they're a huge blessing. We can reach people all over the world in a matter of a click of a button, right? But this is where the law of polarity comes from. If you know the laws of the universe, the law of polarity is one of them. As good as something, like, let's see, I don't have a stick here, but let's just take this brush. Like, it's the opposite ends of a spectrum. Something that is very positive also has very negative sides. Something that's more like in the middle, right? It will have less polarity versus when it's like in the extremes. Like, it is so amazing in the sense that we can reach the entire world in a matter of seconds. But then there's a whole other, like the flip side of this, where people are becoming addicted to social media. People have like body dysmorphobia disorders. People are portraying fake lives. Like, there's just so much that goes into it, right? Here comes my thing with creators, especially women, earning money, okay? Because there's a thing, don't tell me no, because you know very well that that's still a thing, where let's say you have a man and a woman who both are coaches, okay? The woman earns $1 million a month, okay? The guy earns $1 million a month. The guy is applauded for, like, he's the boss, people love to pay him. For the woman, it's like, and I'm not saying everybody says this, okay? But like, I'm talking about like the nuances in society. The woman that makes $1 million a month, she gets shamed, she gets called greedy. There's so much. Why is that still a thing? I know women who make $1 million a month. I know women who pay $200,000 a year to be in a mentorship with another woman because they see the value in that, because what they are learning from that person, it just catapults them and it helps them to quantum leap into a new reality, right? I know coaches that are paid like 100K just like that by millionaires and billionaires because they know that what these people have to offer is the return on investment of that is going to be like 10 times bigger. Like, they know the value that these people have in their lives. And I feel like on YouTube, people come on here and expect to have everything handed to them. People don't want to work anymore to achieve their desires. People want everything just like that. Where's the value in that, guys? People want prosperity, they want wealth, but they're not ready to invest in themselves. I love to pay coaches. You have something to give me? Take my money. Like, I'm gonna pay you. Of course I'm gonna pay you. This is your valuable time and you deserve to be compensated for that. And just because you're a coach or you're a spiritual teacher doesn't mean that your work does not get to be valued. And that's the same thing with artists, dancers, models, musicians. People have become so entitled and they're like, oh, coaches are charging money. Of course. Like, would you go to a lawyer and expect the lawyer to work for free? The lawyer would look at you and be like, get out of my office. Like, what are you even doing here? As creators, like, we are giving people value for free. I've been making free videos on YouTube for a decade. I never ever took more than, I think, 3 weeks off in a decade. And I'm starting to feel that in my body. I had a burnout in 2018. I got sick. I jumped back, like I bumped. How do you put that? What's the word? I'm not American, you guys. I bounced back, right? Because we're so resilient. There are some industries where people still have that false programming. Like, no, prosperity, true prosperity consciousness is you want to give to the person. When you're at a certain level, you appreciate other people's work. You appreciate their time. You know that whatever they can give you is going to have an infinite return on your life. So I just want people to be very mindful of that. And also for creators who work with brands, we need to talk to each other. Oh no, my battery is dying. I saw a YouTube, I'm gonna make this quick. I saw a YouTuber talk about this last week. Like, we as women, we need to have these conversations, okay? As to how much we're charging. We have to stop hiding from each other. We have to stop hiding how much brands are paying us. Like, we need to talk to each other, right? And I know sometimes in the contracts, you can't, like, that's a whole other topic. Like, you can't speak about these things, right? You don't have to tell people which company paid you what. You can just say, these are my rates. This is how much I charge. She said something like, if you're burnt out, chances are high you're not charging enough and you're spreading yourself too thin. And the same thing goes for like trying to create content everywhere. If that's what you like, if you want to be visible everywhere, fine, get a team, right? Get a team that helps you with that. Outsourcing is so important, but also outsourcing, like, that takes thousands a month. That takes money, right? And people literally expect us to never charge anything, pay our editors, pay people that help us with the content, pay our rent, eat food, like what? And just like, it's not logical, it's madness. I'm just gonna say it, it's madness. But if we don't have these conversations, especially as women, and if people actually get triggered by it, that's a good thing. I know a lot of coaches who have clients, they're like, you trigger the shit out of me. Like, you triggered the fuck out of me, and I love it. Because sometimes we need to get triggered to see the truth. Unconditional love is standing in your truth. It's letting your light shine in the world. And it's saying no more when things are being abused, where things are going into the wrong way, which I feel like I'm speaking for everybody in this industry, for everybody who is a self-employed business owner. And again, like I said, would you go to a lawyer and ask the lawyer to work for free? Would you go buy your groceries and ask to have your groceries for free? No, that's just not how it works. That's not how our society is created. So it's being really mindful, and it's breaking that false programming, that false contract that women, when they earn a lot of money, they're being greedy. No, they're not. You would never say that. Why do men never get charged with these accusations, right? Like, think about it. There's a programming in the society going on, and we get to break that. We're the generation that has come here to break those systems, those cycles, right? We're the generation that gets to set new standards, healthier standards for ourselves. And we're the generation that gets to thrive on businesses that are set up for others to thrive, but also for ourselves to thrive, and where we don't get burnt out. Because that's not the solution, because you can only go so far in your business as your body will let you. That's why I always say we put our bodies first. In my coaching containers, like, our bodies come first. In my world, we put our body first, right? Because if your body isn't functioning right, you can't do anything. Like, you just can't. If you're getting triggered, ask yourself, what programs have I been running that make me think that we don't live in an abundant world? And let me know if you guys want to have more of these conversations, and maybe we can start a conversation in the comments down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video.